It's 8:10 in the morning time on this Monday morning, January 13th, 2020. It's time now for the Peter Chittle Board News on this Monday morning, January 13th, 2020. God! Good morning to y'all. This lovely Monday morning. Back to work, back to school. It's 8:10 and it's 38 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Chittle Board News at 8:10 is I read protest rage on over plane disaster. How Chief Justice John Roberts would present over the politically charged Trump impeachment trial. Trump receives bad memories of new storm over intelligence. Bernie Sanders surges progressives flock to him over war. Philippine volcano eruption shuts down Manila's international airport. 4 Jonas bombs strike Iraqi base as U.S. soldiers. Off-duty sheriff's detective struck and killed in California after aiding an elderly woman. Police said 5 years after the abortion, most women said they made the right decision. U.S. to expel a dozen Saudi military trainees after Pensacola shooting. Prince Harry will be remembered as a footnote of history. Ex-Pope Benedict undercuts Francis on priests and celibacy. Taiwan's pro-growth policy to continue after side election with a supply chain shifted U.S. trade war. Pentagon, 92 soldiers killed in Afghanistan. Cape Verdeans erupting coffins just said for a young man killed in Portugal. As new students pour in, Central Falls seek funds. Rockland City solicitor steps aside after 10 years. Nissan examines possibility of a breaking away from Renault. As business hold back the U.S. consumer scene posting big bank profits. Look at that stock today. Ow. Down 133.13 at 823.37. SP down 9.35 at 3265.35. Nasdaq down 24.56 at 9178.86. High school student is going to put in 3 days into the NASA internship. Elon Musk says us. Text not. Crocodile route is about to be destroyed in Dragonfire. Put in train of Williams to be searching itself in California. Okay, look at that news from the wires. Rejecting pressure from U.S. President Trump. The leaders of Britain, France, and Germany said they're still committed to the landmark nuclear agreement with Iran. Canada Prime Minister Trudeau, we will not rest until there is justice. New Jersey Bridgegate scandal among the first 2020 cases before Supreme Court. New fish farm near Miami aims to grow bridge in ports of the U.S. salmon supply. 4 bodies recovered from Montana plane crash. Atmore area pubs get sacked by Patriots loss. In Malta, Massachusetts, 3 hours ago, working fire, 26 Gold Avenue, fired a 2.5-story wood frame residential. Peter Chittle News Time, 8:14. Time now for Peter Chittle. Sports report. Boston Celtics take out the Chicago Bulls at the Garden. Game time, 7 o'clock. Boston Bruinsby and Philadelphia take out the Philadelphia Flyers. Game time is 7 o'clock. And the college football championship preview. It's between Clemson and LSU. And scheduled NFL Super Bowl 54 semifinals. Peter Chittle News Time is 8:15. Time now for Peter Chittle's traffic and transit check. On the MBTA Foxborough line, train 743, 7:05 a.m. from South Station Harbor, 10 minutes late between Endicott and Foxborough to the early fire alarm at Dispatcher Center. Frank line, train 706 and 7:42 as part of Forge Park and its operative basket due to the labor of the equipment caused by the early fire alarm. And the same goes for the Greenbush, Kingston, Needham, and Providence. Total lines are having delays because of a fire alarm at the South Station. And Newbury train 158, 7:30 from North River Harbor, 5 minutes late between Ipswich and North Station, a single issue, and Rockville Line train 106, 7:10 a.m. from Rockville Harbor, 5 minutes basket between Salem and North Station due to a single issue, and Needham Line train 601, 7:05 a.m. from South Station Harbor, 5 minutes basket between South Station and Needham due to the fire alarm at the dispatch center, and Soda trains 903 and 905 are late due to the fire alarm at the South Station. Okay, looking at Providence and vicinity. $95 on the northbound side, it's slow between Thursday and Rockland and downtown Providence. $95 southbound side, slow between Pawtucket and downtown Providence. $185 westbound side, slow between Seacock and downtown Providence. $160 eastbound side, slow between 128 and the 610 connector in the Jot area. 146 and the southbound side, slow between 59 and 95 and downtown Providence. 146 and both ends of Bad Road. 146A and down Saleswood and North Spinnerwood Island. And northbound side, 126 and 122 to the Loop second stretch. Jamestown, Mount Up, Cigar River, and Newport Bridges out. Looking good. 21, northbound side, slope between 149 and 44 in the Taunton Rainham area. 140 at the northbound side, so at 24 out in Taunton. Out of the gate. Fort Bridge to the southbound side, a little bit slow. 495 at the northbound side, so between 85 and Avenue 9 and Route 9 in Westboro. 95 northbound side, so between Deposit Street and all of 128 in Canton. 24 northbound side, so 139 and Red Hot and 128 in Canton. Bridge Street at the northbound side, so between Jerry Street out at the Breakthrough Split 128 northbound side, so at 24 Canton, 128 southbound side, so to 138 at Canton, all the way down to the Breakthrough Split, 7 Expressway, northbound side, so between the Breakthrough Split and that's at Boston, 93 southbound side, 7 Expressway, so between the North Justice Switch, 128 at the northbound side, 95, Canton and the Route 20 Waltham, and 128 is both ends at Backward Peabody, Denver Stretch, 128 is southbound side, so between Reddit all the way down to Route 3 in Burlington, Route 3 is southbound, 128 is southbound, so Fort Lexington all the way down to Waltham. 3 to southbound side from 495 below that at 128 in Burlington, 93 southbound side from 2 to 9 is Zake Bridge, that's up Boston. 495 Buffett side around. 93 at Denver and today eastbound side of slow at 146 at Route 9 to Worcester, 146 at the northbound side, also at today Worcester. Peter Children's time is 8:18. Time now for weather report. A little patches of snow flurries that around the Boston vicinity, that around the south shore of Hingham, Hull, and Cohasset, and Scituate. All right, forecast goes like this. Today, slight chance of showers before 9 a.m. Clouds got about 3 degrees, calm wind just reached 20%. Tonight, most clouds about 32 degrees, calm wind for Tuesday. Part south got about 42 degrees, calm wind, and for Tuesday, just rain May after 7 p.m. Clouds got about 36 degrees, calm wind just reached 40%. New for less than 7 inches possible for Wednesday. Slight jet rain after before 8 a.m. Mostly south about 53 degrees. The calm wind comes southwest about 5 to 7 miles in the morning. Just reached 20% Wednesday night. Slight jet rain and snow after 1 a.m. Partly clouds about 32 degrees. Calm wind just reached 20% for Thursday. Partly south got about 42 degrees. Lots of wind becoming the northwest about 8 to 30 miles in the morning. Winds can size 34 miles an hour for Thursday. Partly clouds about 19 degrees. Then northwest about 11 miles an hour size. 30 miles an hour for Friday. Sunday clouds about 28 miles at 60 degrees. And northwest about 7 to 9 miles an hour size. 25 miles an hour for Saturday. Snow likely mostly clouds about 37, low about 27 degrees. Calm wind coming southeast about 8 miles in the morning. What just mentioned is 55% and for Sunday. Part test about 32 degrees and west about 11, 14 miles an hour size. 34 miles an hour. Currently in Norton, it's overcast for 38 degrees. That's going to be it for the Peter Show Morning News on this Monday morning, January 13th, 2020. I'm Peter Wilson. Hope you have a good morning and good night to the wonderful day.